to another video. Welcome back to the channel. I want to, first of all, like I always start in every video, I want to thank each and every one of you for hitting the 5K. We're almost at 5K 200, and that is great. That is amazing. For Honda channel, I believe we're growing pretty good. I have a few good news for the channel. Changes on the DC5, changes on the channel, and I have a Spoonsports box that arrived, and I wanted to show you guys before we jump on to the news. This is the Spoonsports rigid collars that are going to be going into the DC5. I'm going to show you what's inside the box so you guys can get an idea what is it you're going to get. Let me see if I put it here so you guys can see. We're focused. Perfect. This M50 camera, it's great, this Canon. So anyways, it does say Civic and Integra. I do not know if the part number is the same if you have an EK or if you have an actual DC2 or DC4. I have a DC5, and that's the part number, and it does say Civic and Integra. RSX, Integra in Japan, and everyone knows that. So what's in the box? You get your detailed instructions. They are in Japanese. They are also in English. If you speak Japanese, you got it. If you speak English, great. If you speak Spanish, sorry for you. But anyways, comes with the grease. It's funny that the grease says made in the USA, if you guys look at it back here. But then again, Gold Tuning and Spoonsports USA, it's obviously here, Spoonsports USA. So I take it that they might be doing it in-house here in California. You also get a sticker, comes over here. You also get the rigid collars. You get 4 in the bottom, you get 4 in the top, you get 8 in total, but there are only 4. So it's, I believe these are the top, I believe these are the bottom. I will be making a detailed instruction video on how to install this. I just wanted to unbox it for you guys. I wanted to show you guys the product, and then a detailed instruction is going to come step by step how to do it, the best way to do it. If you have a lift available that's going to help you out great. That's going to be the best for you if you have a lift available. If you have to do it with jack stands and you have to do it with jacks, then that's going to run you into a little problem. But anyways, this is an installation that shouldn't be more than like 20 minutes. This is super easy. This right here is 4 bolts, 4 screws, and they're supposed to eliminate a little bit of the subframe movement when you're going into corners and when you're doing high speeds or hard braking. If you guys want a very detailed instruction or presentation or review, however you want to call it, go to JDM Masters, which is a channel here on YouTube, JDM Masters, where the gentleman actually goes to Type 1 Spoonsports in Japan, and he actually gives you an explanation with a example or like a subframe cut in half. I'm just basically waiting for Andy McFly to come through to help me out do them, because Andy's my boy, that's my brother for life, and we are doing it together. I always like to involve in all my builds. Your detailed instruction is going to tell you how to do it in Japanese and in English. So if you get lost, you are just refer to your instructions. And this kind of shows you, if we could get a zoom in here, I mean a focus, and this kind of shows you the job that it does. This is the screw that goes in the subframe, and as you can see, the washer eliminates that movement, because if you put the screw, and this is what's supposed to be the subframe right here. This is the body of the car. When you put the screw on, it's going to be tight. Obviously, there's not going to be any movement, but you have that space there, and the washer eliminates that space. So I do have a few friends who've used it on their daily driven cars, and they tell me that they do make a difference. For my front suspension, I am running the K-Tune control arms. I am running the BC coilovers, and everyone knows that because I posted a few videos of it. So adding the rigid collars might definitely do a little bit of a change. I still got to get the car aligned. I still got to get the car fixed on the camber. I have to do a bunch of stuff when it comes to suspension, because I did get the new wheels. I want to appreciate each and every one of you for liking the video and DMing me and telling me, you know, some people were like, oh, you got the Me Too wheels. Yes, I got the Me Too wheels. They're in great condition, and I want to thank Dayron for helping me out or hooking me up with a great price. They are the Me Too wheels, but then again, they are way better wheels than the RSX Type S wheels that I had. Anyways, that's what I have for today. So for the news for the DC5 is going to need a paint job in the roof, in the trunk, and in the hood. Basically, the DC5 has an original 04 paint job, and we're talking about 2014. That's 10 years 2024 is going to be almost 20 years old. So this is almost a 20-year-old paint job. And you guys can see in my videos in the great condition it is. I am having the hood, the roof, and the trunk painted. Paint matched to the best because I believe my paint guy does a really good job. If you guys saw the EK before, the EK hatch had like a $1,200 paint job. And you can see that paint job was immaculate. He obviously is a good friend of mine, so he does give me a good price because we've worked before and I've given him work. And it's kind of like, you know, one hand washes the other, and, you know. So he does give me a good price. So it is getting the trunk painted, it is getting the hood painted, it is getting the roof painted, and I am going to paint correct the whole car because at some point, not at some point, I kind of want to maintain that original paint, but the clear is kind of fading on the trunk and on the roof. The big news that I have for the channel is that I started making merch for the channel already. People have told me, oh, but it's, you know, you're only at 5K. Are you really going to sell any merch? It's not even about that. It's about making the merch. It's about getting the Javi vibes out there. It's about getting the channel out there, promoting it, marketing. Basically, what we did is we did decals, not this small, a little bit bigger. I won't show you much, but I am going to show you one decal. Actually, I'll show you a banner. What I'll do is that I'll show you a banner that is going to be a shop banner for your shop or your house or your room or wherever. The shop banner is not complete. It's still in work, but this is where we at up to now. Let me see if we can get a focus there. This is where we at. It's going to be a first batch, and it's legend vibes. The reason, there's always a certain explanation behind everything. The reason people tell me, oh, why the channel started with Javi vibes. Javi vibes is because I believe everyone has different vibes. People have positive vibes, negative vibes. You know, soccer players, baseball players, they just got a different vibe to it, you know, athletics, stuff like that. So the reason I did legend vibes is because I believe each and every one of you, it's a legend on themselves, meaning it's a legend within themselves. So by having that, it's kind of like, okay, like that's my legend vibes. Like I feel like you're your own legend, you know, like you do your own stuff, you like what you like, you build how you like. It's, to some people it might sound corny, but that's kind of where I got the idea. And that's kind of where the first batch is going to go. There are going to be circle decals. There's going to be the shop banner, and there's going to be that box logo banner. There's still going to be more designs to it. That's just kind of like the first steps that we've been taking. So that's kind of it. That's the merch is coming. So it's going to be one decal, one kind of box logo. It's going to be a circle decal, and then there's going to be that shop banner. After that, my second batch, I believe that what I want to do is that I want to do 2 shirts with a different design, and I want to do a hoodie. We'll see how that goes. Remember that all the funds that I make on that is going to go straight to the channel. It's going to go straight to the build to keep pumping out the content and entertaining you guys. So anyways, I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. There's going to be a detailed video on this, me installing it with Andy. I also have to do a review on Andy's RX-7 again because he did get a bigger turbo. He made a lot more power. Also, some people have reached out to me on the DMs to do a review on their cars. I have reached out back, and we kind of haven't worked anything out. There's a few people who have reached out that they want to do the reviews, but due to the COVID, some people are scared to do them. Guys, if you have a build car, if you think your channel if your car kind of fits the channel, and where like that vibe, that build vibe that I got going on the channel fits your car, then hit me up. We'll do a review. If you're my Sorry guys, the battery cut off on the camera. Anyways, so yeah, those are some of the changes that are coming for the channel. Hope you guys are staying tuned with it. Hope you guys are following the channel, subscribing to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, we are at 5,200 already. Getting parts little by little. I also have coming the Spoon rear view mirror, and I also have a set of Spoon lug nuts coming, brand new, the blue ones, to put them on the new wheels and hopefully get the car aligned. I might have to do a little bit of a camber adjustment in the front, maybe like a -2. Andy was telling me it's like a 1.52, and that's about it. We'll go from there. I'll leave you guys with a little bit of a B-roll from the rigid collars. Enjoy the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.